Quick little video today for those of you that want a plugin like RC-20 but don't want to pay the full price. Here we have a plugin called FL-20 which is meant to mimic RC-20. And the best part about this thing is that it's absolutely free. It was made by a guy named Ice Beats. He put this thing together. So you can check out his Instagram and his SoundCloud down below in the description box. And obviously I want to say loud and clear, this is not an official release by ImageLine, the people that make FL Studio. This is made by Ice Beats, but nonetheless it's pretty decent quality. The only requirement that you need to have to use this is that you have iZotope Vinyl installed on your computer, which is also free. So the first step to using this thing is to go into the description box below and download it. Obviously it's just one file, and from there you'd go into your channel rack, make sure your sound is sent to a mixer insert, then you'd go into your mixer, and literally the only thing that you have to do is just drag this into your mixer, and there you go. This thing uses Patcher to create all these effects that you guys see on the screen here. Speaking of which, I'll go through these one by one. So the way this works is that we have these huge knobs here that let us control different types of effects that we can apply onto our sound, and once we turn up one of these effects, we can control the parameters within each effect using the area right above it here. The first area here is noise, which sounds like it pulls from iZotope Vinyl. Basically it allows us to generate different types of noise. We have vinyl and electric noise. We also have the ability to have the noise duck as the instrument is playing, which is nice. The wobble effect right next to it offers pitch modulation. And we have two different types of wobbles here. And we can also control the rate of each of these wobbles as well as how much we want in our final sound. The distort knob right next to it, this is some pretty straightforward distortion. You can control the frequencies that you want to distort using these faders here. And you turn up the color as well as the fuzz to get this thing going. So we can use this to add some high-end presence if our sound is a little bit too dark, or we can add some mid-range presence if our sound feels a little bit too weak and thin. After this, we have the digital area. This is meant to replicate sample or bit reduction. The slider up here lets us choose which one we want. So first we turn up the level to get this thing going. And again, we can control which frequencies we want to apply this effect onto. So you can really add to the tone of your sound. This is probably my favorite part of this plugin here. After this, we have space, which is more of a straightforward reverb. Here you can control the decay of the reverb as well as the high and low cut, so you can control which frequencies you want to add this reverb onto. We have the pre-delay here as well to control just how quick we want the reverb to actually happen, as well as some stereo and mono control. And finally we have magnet here. This is meant to replicate the wear and tear of recording to tape, whereupon you might have some loss of information on the tape if you keep re-recording over and over again. With the first slider up top, we can have some fluttering effect with our volume. And we can also mimic just some general wear on top of our sound as well, so it's going to take away a lot of the high-end polish. And again, you can control just how much of these effects you want with the mix dials. So you can apply multiple effects at once by turning up multiple dials here. At the bottom here, we have a sort of master control of which frequencies we want to apply these effects to, using these sliders right here. And we can also affect the tone of the sound as well. Now obviously this thing's not going to be as robust as RC-20 as per the creator. This thing is missing some distortion profiles that RC-20 has, and the interface isn't as clean and polished as RC-20's is, but nonetheless it's free, so you can't complain. Again, the link to this is in the description box below. Thank Ice Beats for making this thing. It's a pretty cool idea and I really like it. It just quickly allows you to add a bunch of effects to really change your sound right at your fingertips, which is always nice to have. If you guys have enjoyed this video, like and subscribe. Also head over to Ice Beats' page and give him a thank you for making this thing. My free drum kit is available in the description box below as always. And so is the link to my Discord if you want your beats reviewed live, and I will see you guys next time.